Okay, so the purpose of this video is to review the Ultrahuman AIR ring. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the last couple of months, I have been wearing this lovely ring, okay? Very, very lightweight, very small, and I've just been wearing it on this finger. Now, this is a bit like your smartwatches or your fitness trackers, very similar, but of course it's in a ring version. Now, I was asked if I would like one, and interesting enough, as you probably noticed, I've never really worn a watch. I find, I don't know, I find them quite bulky, don't really like to sleep in them at night, so of course tracking my sleep, that is sort of counterproductive. And I also find I don't actually like wearing anything digital on my wrist. I don't want my phone here. I feel like the phone is distracting enough without it being on my wrist as well. So when they said, would you like to receive one of these rings? I was like, yes, that would be great, because it's just definitely something that I have been looking at myself. So I've now been wearing it for a couple of months. Now, rewind to when I first received it. I actually received, before I received the ring, I received this little box here. And I was wondering how are they going to get the correct size, because I'm quite choosy over what size that I like. I think everyone is. We have a certain level of comfort. I do have larger hands, so I didn't want to get something that was too small. So I received this, and this is a ring sizing kit that I love. Like instantly, I thought I'm going to love this product, because I just love the fact that straight away it says, pass this box along, so I like the eco-environmentally friendly part about this as well. And then inside you've got this little thing here, you've got this here. I'll show you that in a minute, but I'll show you all the sizes of rings. So you've got every single size, and they're exactly true to size to the ring that you receive. Whoops, didn't mean for that one to fall out. So they're true to size to how the ring will feel on your finger. Now, they recommend that you wear the size that you're going to choose. They recommend that you wear it on whichever finger you decide to wear it on for at least 2 nights. And this is so that you can decide, is that comfortable for you? Is the ring, see, look at this one, is the ring spinning on you too much? It's really important to make sure you are really 100% sure on the comfort before you decide that that's the number that you're after. Now, they do also recommend that you wear it on your index finger. Now, this fits on both for me quite well. It fits better on this one, it's firmer on this one. The reason I chose this one, and I did try it for a couple of nights, is I feel when I'm working and I'm busy and I'm doing things like dishes and things like that, I feel like I'm knocking it more when it's on this finger, so I don't want to scratch it or tarnish it as much. I feel like it's a little bit more protected. So that is a personal preference. My other reason for doing that as well, because these two fingers are very, very similar, in the winter, and I know it does not get very cold here, but in our winter, my fingers are smaller, so more, I should really say in the summer, they are a lot fatter. So I feel like this finger fits it perfect in the summer, and I know in the cooler months, I may even swap it to this one as well. So I know I've got the choice. But definitely when you receive your sizing box, really important to give them a try, give a couple of sizes a try for a few nights to make sure that it is the right one for you. Then I also received, the kit guide came along with this little note, but it also came with the different colors that I could choose. So you've got, the first one is raw titanium, we have Aster Black, matte grey, space silver, and the bionic gold. Now I chose the bionic gold because I do tend to predominantly wear either gold or rose gold jewelry, and I felt like it would work in beautifully with what I already wear. I'm pretty sure they have a couple of other colors now on site. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is probably not an updated one, but I think there are a couple more, so you have more to choose from. So, as I said, I've been wearing this ring now for a couple of months, and I really wanted to understand my sleep patterns, which is something that I had literally no idea about. It tracks your sleep cycles, how many cycles you have when you have your deepest sleep. It also tracks when your heart rate really drops, and then generally that's when you're in your deepest sleep. So I'm still learning more and more about some of these, some of the data that's given, and there is so much data that comes with this ring. It's crazy. So if you're data driven, you will love this. The other reason too was I wanted to measure obviously my movement and my steps, and I found I just had surgery previous to receiving this, so I wasn't allowed to do a lot of movement. But on the 4-week mark, I thought I would get back into yoga and Pilates and start moving my body. And it was really interesting because it had been a few weeks and I was checking and tracking and looking at my movement, my steps. And it kept giving me a nudge saying, you know, you need to get moving, or you need to move more, or your movement score is down. So it does give you a score, which is great. So it tracks all these different parameters, and it'll give you a score. Mine's not quite high, I haven't quite hit them all, but I realized that I wasn't moving as much as I thought I was. I thought I'm a busy lady, I'm a busy woman, and I'm moving, but I actually wasn't. But a lot of it was because when I'm doing yoga or Pilates, that's quite stationary. So although I was doing my workouts, I hadn't actually got moving. So it was great to sort of give me that nudge and say, hey, you know, you need to get moving again. So I've been really upping it. I've set it so that I should do 11,000 steps a day. I do not make that every day, but I'm really trying. I think it's really important. So the other thing I find with the ring is it is light. It is very, very lightweight. And it is, I'm not sure if you can see, or you can just see in there, that's where all the sort of hardware is in the inside. So you can't see it while you're wearing it. You can't feel it while you're wearing it. It's really soft and it's very light. Like, it's lighter than a normal ring. This ring is a lot heavier. This one's very light. So the lightness was something that I had to get used to. The great thing with the Ultrahuman Air ring is that you have an app, and it will sort of calibrate and you'll track it, and also starts tracking your circadian rhythm. So when you start going to bed at night, when you wake up at night, it starts to sort of get into rhythm. So you need at least 14 days to really get into that rhythm, get the ring to know you and know what your normal rhythm is. And then you've sort of got like a baseline that you can go from and know, you know, you need to get to bed earlier, or it says, now's your window to get out and get some sunlight. It also says now's your window to wind down on your caffeine, not have so much caffeine. It's just a great tracker and so easy to wear. I think that's where I'm really happy with it, is the way I can wear it. Sometimes I find there may be a discrepancy with the steps, and I think because it is on your hand as opposed to the wrist. I don't know. Sometimes I think my phone is picking up more steps than, say, if I have it with me, than say the ring. So, but anyway, it'll just push you to do more, I would say. And in closing, I won't waffle on for too long. I will keep you updated with my progress on the ring, but I would have to say I'm very, very happy, and I would definitely recommend it. What I do like, and a lot of these products that you get, your watches or your Fitbits or any of these products that do have an app, quite often, not only are you paying for the product, so the ring, but you also have to pay a subscription to be allowed into the app. So I'm really happy, because I thought, I didn't do my research. I was like, oh great, I'm gifted a ring, excellent. And I thought, oh, I'm going to be hooked into a subscription, which I don't always like. You know, we have enough apps and things that we subscribe to as it is without another one. So I was a little bit hesitant, but when I saw that there is no subscription cost, you do get the app, you get to receive the ring, and it's one time, which I absolutely love. So please reach out to me if you have any questions, or you'd like to see a little bit more of an in-depth review, but I'm not too technical when it comes to that. I love the fact that it's tracking my sleep and it's promoting me to move, easy to wear, and it looks good as well. So love to hear your thoughts. Let me know if you've got one. All right, thank you. Okay, whoops, I'm back. I totally forgot to mention the little charging dock. So this is what it looks like. So same shape as the ring, and it's just got your USB-C cable that goes in, so nice and sturdy as well. What I love about this is the ring will last charged up 4 to 6 days, I believe. I haven't tried it to leave it for that long, but it's great because you don't have to keep charging it. However, I find in the morning, once I've synced it to my phone, I've checked my sleep patterns, when I jump in the shower, I'll just pop it on the dock for a few minutes while I'm having the shower, and that seems to be enough. So it actually, the special dock for each ring, so it is sized to your ring, and it will just sit perfectly. I don't know if you can see that there's a little straight bit there, but that's how it sits on there. And then the light will glow. There's a little light that comes up that glows. When it's red, obviously it needs charging, and then it glows to green, and when it's sitting on properly, it's a nice light color. So that is the little charging dock, really easy to use and easy to take with you as well. So very, very simple, and again, quality. It's just a nice simple dock. And this came in the box. So when I received the box, that's what I was meant to show you before. The box came like that. It had another box inside. Then when you opened this up, sitting in here, and I'll take my ring off so you can see what it looks like. Voila, sitting in there like that. So that's pretty cool. Great. You know, their attention to detail not only shows in their packaging, but also, not only shows in the way they've made the ring, but also in their packaging as well. And you receive all the details, and your charger is sitting in the bottom as well. So cleverly made, beautiful design. So anyway, I had to jump back on and show you that. Sorry for prolonging the video, but let me know what you think, if you liked this review, or if you've got one yourself.